Hi, I'm Naima Latif. Are you grieving over the loss of a loved one? What actually happens when you die? What would happen if a departed loved one came back to you and told you exactly what they were experiencing? Well, that's what happened to me. So I want to share my experience with you so that you know for certain that your loved ones are still right here and they can talk to you if you're ready to listen. I can show you how. It's right here in this book, Visits from the Dream State. In May of 2006, my husband, Sultan Abdul Latif, was diagnosed with colon cancer. The doctors gave him about 1 year to live. But we were living a healthy lifestyle. We believed in healthy eating, and we said, oh, we can beat this. They had advised chemotherapy, but we said, no, we're going to try some healthy herbal treatments that we've read about. And sure enough, a year later, Sultan was still here. But he was still rapidly losing weight. And even with our healthy eating and healthy lifestyle and herbal treatments, we could see that the illness was progressing. By July of 2007, he had lost quite a bit of weight, and so we decided to go ahead and try the chemotherapy. But even after months of chemotherapy, we could see that his transition was imminent. Now, we, of course, were devout Muslims, and we believed in an afterlife. But there's one thing to have a faith. There's another thing to have certain knowledge based on experience. My husband Sultan was about to go into the great unknown, where we all go eventually. But I wanted more than just a faith. I wanted a no. So I made him promise that when he ultimately transitioned, that he figure out a way to come back and tell me exactly how it is. Well, I want you to know he kept his promise. A few days after his funeral, he began visiting me in spirit. I kept a notebook by my bed and recorded every time he visited me. My husband Sultan and I, we were partners in life. We produced TV shows together. We produced a stage play together. We wrote books together. And after a few months of recording his visits, I realized this was yet another book we were writing together. And that notebook evolved into this book, Visits from the Dream State. You know, our religions don't teach us that we can still contact a loved one after they have left their physical bodies. So we assume we can't do it or we're not supposed to do it. You know, all over the internet, there are people who are describing near-death experiences where they've died and gone to heaven and met with loved ones. And then ultimately they decided it wasn't yet their time, so they came back to Earth. Well, I didn't have a near-death experience, but I did, with the help of my husband Sultan, leave my body and enter the spirit realm where he now resides. And we could get together and talk. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? You know, when we were first standing there together in spirit, at first I was like, Are we supposed to be doing this? I mean, are we breaking any rules? But apparently, it's okay. There are no rules. Now, many people may be afraid because of whatever they've been taught. But the reality is, we can contact our loved ones who are in spirit because we too are spirits. Now, it's been 17 years since my husband's transition, and we have kept in touch. I have visited him in spirit. I have seen what looks like a college campus, and I have been inside a classroom where apparently he's enjoying taking classes. We've talked, we've discussed friends and family members. We've talked about my personal life. We have been able to keep a relationship, even though my work here is not yet done. And he's having an amazing adventure where he now resides. Now that I know what I know, and I've seen what I've seen, I want to share it with you so that you too can discover what I discovered. When I was seeking information, it was like being a scientist, exploring, experimenting, and ultimately discovering the formula for how to reconnect with the essence of my husband. Now that I know what I know, I have absolutely no fear of death, nor do I ever grieve. I am at absolute perfect peace, and you can be at perfect peace as well. Get the book, Visits from the Dream State. Go to www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com. It's on sale now. Just $10 plus shipping and handling. And if you order by Monday, December 16th, you'll receive the holiday special of one free book with your order. Give it to a friend who's grieving so they too can be